What's your name?
My name is Dawson Sinclair.
Jordan Crosby. My name is Caitlin.
I'm Mr. Lazat, the principal of Oakmont.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
I'm a sophomore. I'm a senior.
Do you know what happened 3 years ago today?
3 years ago today, we got the news that we were going to be shutting down due to the COVID epidemic.
It was our last day of school for the COVID shutdown. COVID-19.
How did you feel about that, being the principal?
So at the time, I was an assistant principal, but we were obviously very concerned about it. And I think when we left, we were all thinking it was going to be like maybe a week. So we weren't, overly concerned at the time, but certainly we didn't, anticipate what was to come.
I thought it was going to be a week. I believe them.
And I think when we left, we were all thinking it was going to be like maybe a week.
Was there any initial thoughts when it hit?
I mean, I was mostly kind of scared because both my parents worked in healthcare, so it was either like they would get affected or my school was going to get affected or just like everything.
Did you miss out on anything because of it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we certainly missed, seeing the students every day. We missed all the activities that happened, that didn't happen, that normally would have happened for the rest of that year. We spent, as administrators and staff, an inordinate amount of time trying to figure out how we were going to continue with school. So there was a lot of work that went into once we found out what the plan was after we got closed down.
Oh man, a lot of stuff. So first of all, we were about to have the spring musical, which was huge. That got canceled. We got our winter percussion season got canceled. Jazz band season got canceled, and just everything within days got canceled.
I missed out on spring sports that year. I was going to play softball.
So you believe it had a big impact on you?
Oh yeah.
I think it did, yeah. I am a lot less motivated now, I think, still because of it. Just because online school was so much easier.
100%, yeah, there's no question.
I think it did have an impact on my learning. I didn't have, the fundamentals I needed to have for the future grades. And then, I don't know, I feel like impact is just everywhere, and it is everywhere.
It sure looks like the pandemic is over. Stadiums are open again. Crowds are everywhere, and hardly a mask in sight. But COVID hurt a lot of things you can't easily see, especially in schools.
I feel like I just need to stand on a mountaintop and just yell to folks, take this seriously. Everything is at stake right now. And
Jeffrey Canada knows. He's the founder of the Harlem Children's Zone in Manhattan.
We all knew that the pandemic was going to affect education, but how bad is it?
We've got the data now, and things are bad. They're actually worse than most of us thought. In fact, I would tell you that we have an education crisis right now.
The actual numbers vary by community. But according to a nationwide test given to 4th and 8th graders, reading skills dropped to the lowest point in 30 years. And in math, nearly 40% of 8th graders couldn't understand basic concepts, the worst performance since testing began back in '69.
This is not just poor kids who are living in the urban centers. It's all over America. There's been a dramatic reduction in ELA and in math scores. This goes along with the loss of students in school, with the increased violence that's happening and the behavioral problems that kids are facing. In my career of more than 45 years, I've never seen anything close to this.
And it's not hard to see how it happened. Experts say remote teaching and a lack of computers at home are to blame. Add to that the fear of watching your family members die, And it's no wonder millions of young people had trouble learning or even making it through the day.